This video is a fabrication, very likely created with AI. Artificial intelligence tools are better than ever, they're widely available, often free, and so social media is a cesspool of fakery right now. There's this fake video supposedly showing a group of US troops captured in Iran, and this fake video supposedly showing an
I didn't
Iranian
even see these
military
videos.
blown up, and this fake video supposedly showing people fleeing an Iranian attack on an Israeli airport. Now, in that last one, there are people in suitcases moving in weird ways, a telltale sign of an AI creation, but other fakes of the Iran war are not so easy to spot. And there are dozens of them going around. Easy to spot.
It's the lighting. The lighting, and look at his face. Like, look at this dude on the right. His face and posture, like, watch when it come up. They played it so fast.
But other fakes,
that's a fake person.
The Iran war are not so easy to spot. And there are dozens of them going on.
Ain't just blurry footage.
Isn't all AI either. There's footage of incidents from other countries being presented as being from Iran or Israel, footage of old incidents being shared as new, even clips from war video games being depicted as real clips. So what can the average person do? My top tip is just take an extra second of thinking or reading before you share one of these war videos. Ask yourself, does anything just seem off about it? Out of sync audio and video, oddly shaped objects, material that doesn't match what we know about the war. Ask yourself, has any credible media outlet or subject matter expert confirmed or debunked this clip? What about people in the comments or replies? Have they...
Yeah, check comments. Comments is where I'll be going.
They're not perfect.
People straight up say,
It's hard. It's never been easier to get tricked by stuff online. There are things you can do to protect yourself.
For real. For real. Because it's a lot. It's too much to take in and sway public opinion this way. Man, that's a lot, the fake war stuff. But they've been doing that. The Nazis wrote about propaganda in scientific papers and all of that. And even before that, you knew propaganda exists. They just didn't have mass media. This is mass media type propaganda to like the fifth evolution type shit. Because people, they don't want you to share. I was looking at too, not share. They don't want you to share video over there in Iran right now. Like of the wars and the missiles and stuff going on. You'll get arrested for filming the videos and upload them and stuff like that. Even if you live there and you're from there. So I can even see why people will create fake AI videos and say we gotta show something since we couldn't film it to say there's something going on. But forget that. Just take real video. And I've seen people take real video too. And they've been arrested. They've been arrested after that for uploading. So I don't know why they don't want people to really know why they're getting bombed. Like, they don't want people to know. So, you know something up. Something's up behind all of this. Let's see if I can find it. No video taken in... Alright, this is another AI video. And I don't know where it is right now. But if I can look it up on here. Iran citizens can't film bombs. There it is. Bombs fear in the fight for freedom. Voice from Iran. For citizens caught between war and the outside of repression. Come on now. Let's talk about the filming. But it's something in here. I saw the thumbnail, but I saw it myself. It was something saying that they can't film the bombs and everything like that. And in Israel, they wasn't really filming the bombings. So what role does AI play? And speaking of AI fake videos in the war and Israel and stuff like that, did y'all see this video of the net and the Yahoo guy? Hold on. No, copyright. Stop playing. Did y'all see this fake video of Netanyahu? Like, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on this? Is this real or AI?
חושב שלא אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על העם שלי. איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה. פה. היית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין.
So it was another video. Let me play the one before this, where they were saying that maybe allegedly that Netanyahu is not around on this earth no more. Allegedly. And they saying some of the proof is that this video right here shows 6 fingers. Even right here, I can see the 6 fingers. You see? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 1, 5, and then it's a 6. And I made plenty AI videos, so that's wild that this is here. Like, I can see 6 fingers. You see the value signs on that other finger.
במזרח התיכון,
Like when he go like, boom, 6.
תשים את מעמדה של ישראל כמעצמה חזקה מאי פעם.
So I don't know if he's alive or not, but all I'm saying is that this is
כל
definitely
המאמצים הללו
an AI
התכנסו
video.
למלחמת התקומה, לעם כלבי, ועכשיו המאמצים הללו התכנסו למלחמת
Wait, I saw something.
התקומה, גם כל המאמצים
See, then it go back to being...
הללו התכנסו למלחמת התקומה, לעם כלבי.
That's AI. And so then, since they did the finger thing, this video came out.
מה שאלת אותי?
חושב שלא אומרים ברשת שאתה בכלל מת?
אני מת על קפה, אתה יודע מה? אני מת על
And
העם
he's
שלי.
addressing that
איך הם
people thought
מתנהגים,
that he was
פנטסטי.
dead.
אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול
What are
להראות
your
לנו?
thoughts on this video, on if it's AI or
היית?
not?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
חושב של המסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים?
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מרחב מוגן. והעמידה שלכם היא מדהימה, נותנת כוח לי, לממשלה, לצה"ל, למוסד. אנחנו עושים דברים שאני לא יכול לשתף ברגע זה, אבל עושים דברים מכים באיראן חזק מאוד, גם ביום הזה, גם בלבנון, ממשיכים. אתם אומרים לי להמשיך? אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן, להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, וגם לראשי הערים, להיות תמיד ליד מרחב מוגן. ואנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריות, זה נראה לי מסוכן.
I'm gonna say my thought. They definitely pushed it with it being more than 10 seconds, because that's one of the tall tale signs. But you can definitely keep on stitching videos together for AI. That's all I'm saying. And then like, when people pointed out, what I noticed, look at the coffee. That's coffee. Like, you see how much it bubbled around? Like the surface tension. The surface tension of coffee is not that tight. That thing would have spilled over.
איך הם מתנהגים, פנטסטי. אתה רוצה לספור את מספר אצבעות?
אתה יכול להראות לנו?
פה.
And then he actually like showing the hands and stuff like that.
לחיים.
חושב של המסר לאנשים
And the
שיוצאים
thing is, they
ומתאווררים?
never made videos like this before.
לחיים. פה.
And there was something else that somebody
והעמידה
pointed out in the
שלכם היא
comments is
מדהימה.
to look at the
עושים דברים
register.
שאני לא יכול לשתף ביום הזה, גם בלבנון. אני אומר לכולכם, גם אתם תמשיכו. תמשיכו להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף, כל הזמן, להישמע להוראות פיקוד העורף.
But just like those other videos, you see like that soft light on the shoulders and around there? That's what makes me think it's AI. That light and everything. It's just,
להיות
if
תמיד
you
ליד
use
מרחב
Sora a
מוגן.
lot, you know what I'm
אנחנו
talking
נקל
about.
ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריות, זה נראה לי מסוכן מאוד.
And somebody said, notice how the coffee
חושב
was
של המסר
moving a
לאנשים
lot at
שיוצאים
the
ומתאווררים?
beginning,
מספר אצבעות,
and
יכול
now it's
להראות
like
לנו?
not moving at all.
פה. היית?
יפה מאוד.
לחיים.
חושב של המסר לאנשים שיוצאים ומתאווררים?
לצאת
See, that was a
להתאוורר,
big
אבל
sip.
ליד מרחב
That was a
מוגן.
big sip. It should be a lot more going.
לצאת להתאוורר,
It's
אבל
exactly
ליד
the same
מרחב
after he
מקים
takes the
באיראן
sip.
חזק מאוד, גם ביום
And it's
הזה.
that same shape in it.
לחיים.
That same
של המסר לאנשים
phone,
שיוצאים ומתאווררים.
that same phone shape.
לצאת להתאוורר, אבל ליד מה
Like
להוראות
I
פיקוד
said,
העורף,
it's all
כל
legend. I'm
הזמן,
not
שמע
saying
להוראות
he in
פיקוד
another
העורף,
world, but I'm saying that this
וגם לראשי
video
הערים,
is
להיות
like
תמיד ליד מרחב
99%
מוגן.
AI.
ואנחנו נקל ככל שהדבר ניתן. ותודה לך על הקפה, הוא מצוין. אני לא יודע לגבי הקלוריות, זה נראה לי מסוכן מאוד.
Oh yeah, I can look on here for the comments. I don't gotta keep going. Damn. Let's close this out until one actually comes up. And this is the newest one. This is the newest one. See how I got that soft, light look?
תודה, תודה לכם. תודה לכם. טוב, קצת לספוג שמש. שלום לכם. של מי הכלב? איזה סוג זה? נענית ישראלי.
I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon and say every video is 8i. I want to see for myself.
יצאתם להתעורר קצת? כן. יפה מאוד. תראה, על ירושלים יש משהו יותר יפה מזה? אין על ירושלים. נהדר.
הוא השתגע מזה.
שמע, אני זוכר את זה.
אתה זוכר? קוראים לו גיא.
זה היה במטוס. אוקיי, תמסרו לו דש. איזה יופי. שלום. שלום לכם. גם אתם יצאתם קצת להתעורר?
Here's some sick people.
מרחב מוגן, איפה את יודעת?
ממש שמה, בטח. א' ב' זה לבדוק.
כמה צעדים מכאן, נכון?
כמה צעדים.
יופי.
Period.
הוא השתגע מזה.
What should I look out for?
קוראים לו גיא.
It's all in a different language.
אוקיי, תמסרו לו
I'm
דש.
not offering a translation.
שלום. שלום לכם.
They
Let me see
really
what
must
this
think
guy's
that
saying.
we are stupid at this point because Benjamin Netanyahu released another video to prove that he is alive. But they messed up on this video too, and I'm going to show you exactly how they messed up. Again, these people really must think that we are stupid because why else would they be doing stuff like this right here? I don't know. The whole entire thing is
Right,
very
no, just
strange.
show the part.
Cafe, so I really don't know. And here's a slowed down version of this video. Look, watch his ring. Watch this. Gone. Where does the ring go?
Consistency is a problem when
They
it comes
really
to
must
AI
think that we are
generation.
stupid at this point because Benjamin Net.
Oh man, yeah, the ring. Let's go to the other video and see if we can spot that ourselves. Okay, you know we can't trust everybody out here in the world.
טוב, גם לא מגיע קצת.
This is the ring.
לכולכם מגיע.
The ring is there.
יצאתם להתעורר קצת?
Boom, it's gone. Oh, it didn't never come. Oh wait, it's back again.
אין על ירושלים. נהדר.
הוא השתגע מזה.
שמע, אני זוכר את זה.
It definitely does disappear. It definitely disappears. Yo, these are some sick fucks, man.
תודה.
Yeah, that ring definitely disappeared.
הבוקר חיסלנו את עלי לריג'ני. עלי לריג'ני זה הבוס של משמרות המהפכה, שזה חבורת הגנגסטרים שמנהלת בפועל את איראן. אנחנו חיסלנו לצידו גם את מפקד הבסיס. זה העוזרים של הגנגסטרים, שהם מפיצים טרור ברחובות טוסים של חיל האוויר עם כטב"מים וגם שם פועלים. הבוקר חיסלנו את עלי לריג'ני.
So he could be still alive, but they're just using AI for some kind of marketing technique, some kind of promotion. And if they can get people to believe it now, then in the future they'll be able to do even more things. And just have people believe it because they believe that because they seen it. I seen it with my own two eyes. Like that's the triggers for people to just believe stuff. Seen it with my own two eyes. Sometimes you can't trust your two eyes. It's crazy. But Netanyahu, man. Because even when if you seeing that people going to use it for marketing, like put fake AI videos up and then you click on it and buy it and you get it shipped to your house and it don't actually look like that. People selling sweaters, hats, jackets, shirts, everything. AI trying to sell something and not even using it as a tool to say, hey, look, we getting ourselves to be better. But as a clever tactic to get your attention and then make a profit off of you. Make a profit off of you. And that's was the grimiest part of all of this is. Like, look at this. This guy was bringing up the history. He's saying that AI existed in many different ways. I watched some of the video, but I cut it off so I could watch this. So I could watch it with y'all. He had a good point. He had a good point.
History is all AI. Photoshop has been around for hundreds of years through various means. Photos themselves are much older than we are told. At least 200 years. And I don't believe the first Photoshop is in 1857 like they say. The Mona Lisa was printed. It wasn't painted. Renaissance paintings like the Mona Lisa were made with 2-micron paint. 30 to 50 microns is the average today. It was perfectly layered and couldn't be replicated today. Yet we're supposed to believe that Da Vinci made it with mortar and pestle paints. Nothing today can be compared to what was being made in 1434 by Young getting catfish.
But it was stuff he was saying how photos was manipulated all the way back in 1887.
How much of the history?
Now look at that lady double chin.
Photoshop.
They knew ways to manipulate images all the way back then. So of course they're going to know how they can get people nowadays.
These are the original filters. Cartoon filter, whitewash filter, sepia, grayscale. Supposedly there were no Civil War photos in battle, but plenty right before. And it doesn't stop with people.
In battle, but plenty right before. Like what they trying with the Iraq War.
Battle.
This new thing going on with Israel and everything, saying they can't film video and stuff or they're going to get arrested. But yeah, it was a bunch of videos right before.
Plenty right before. And it doesn't stop with people. Looks like a lively city block, huh? Those people are painted in. This is in the New York Public Library. You can see they're painted in if you look closely. That horse was never there. You can see they removed people from this one. Their legs are still there. I'm sure many of you know about the Vanilla Sky photos. What a terrible crop job there. They edit out the skies and remove buildings. The sky is commonly cropped out poorly. This whole building is superimposed onto this block. Yet they have been able to solve overexposure in the skies since 1867 with the collodion process. Oops, actually 1857. Yet we get vanilla skies even into the 20th century. Maybe this is why. Even in film we have layering. Half the people aren't even paying attention to this. History is worse than chicks with BBLs and filters. And don't get me started on the sculptures. I've actually been to this place too. Then he made it in secret.
Yeah, he going into something else. But that's pretty interesting that images been manipulated ever since man got their hands on it and knew how to really put their thought into the technology. They used it to put people into scenarios and make cities look cool so people move into the cities from their rural towns. And that's how cities like New York and stuff started really becoming a busting town. Started draining the lakes and everything, changing the whole environment. Oh, I found the video. Charged with a cybercrime in Dubai for filming.
In Dubai.
This is what I was looking for earlier.
Has been charged under cybercrime laws, accused of filming Iranian missiles flying over the city. Now, the laws there prohibit publishing or sharing material that could be disturbing to the public security. The 60-year-old is believed to be a tourist. Last week, the Attorney General for the UAE warned people against circulating photos or videos showing the sites of attacks or inaccurate information that might cause panic. The penalty for breaching cybercrime laws in the UAE is a minimum of 2 years in prison as well as a fine of over $50,000.
Dang, so this video cost the man 2 years in jail. This video that we're watching now
cybercrime laws,
cost the man
accused of filming
2
Iranian
years in
missiles
jail.
flying over the city. Now, the laws there prohibit publishing or sharing material that could be.
But that's what I was talking about earlier. You got to take advantage of the freedoms that we have here. People say, "Why are you whipping your phone now? Why are you doing this?" Hey, it's a freedom. Sometimes it is a little carrying over reacting going on. Now Americans get. But for the gist of it, it's a right. People make up stuff and switch stuff around like that. We gotta be careful. We really gotta be careful. Let me see. It was something new going on with NVIDIA.
NVIDIA has officially lost it. They just revealed DLSS 5, and it's not that it makes your games run better, it's not that it makes them look sharper, it fundamentally changes how your games render. It takes games from looking like this and turns them into, well, this. What it's doing is it's rendering the game the traditional way, but then it's doing an AI pass over top to try and increase the realism of the faces, and it leads to this super unsettling, uncanny valley vibe. Like, it's bad. It's real bad. They showed a number of games running on it, whether it's EA Sports FC, Starfield, or even Resident Evil Requiem. And I'm gonna be real, fam, I think it looks horrifying. I think it erases the creative vision of the artists. I think it undermines art direction in and of itself, and it makes everything look like it's going through some crappy AI Snapchat filter. It's like actually terrible. But let me know what you think. Like, am I crazy? I think this looks terrible, but I don't know, maybe.
I'm thinking it's absolutely terrible. It's just like he said, it takes away the vision of the original artist, because they had to sit there and paint all of that. Somebody just put some heavy filters over it and calling it better is wild. But nobody's really calling it better. That's just what came to my mind. But if this was working, yeah, it's just running the model. Hey, you said it doesn't look that bad. It's just a first running model that they are showing people. Yeah, I think it's just like my daughter was showing me something in Roblox that's happening, where you can put this extra skin on the face where it looks realistic, and a lot of people in the Roblox that's playing is like, no, we don't like this. Like, get this out of here. We want to keep our blocky face. But actually, Roblox is promoting the mesh face. That's what it's called. Let me see. Mesh face Roblox. They say mesh face gotta go. Because they're trying to make Roblox look realistic. But they taking it too far, like putting makeup on baby faces and stuff. That's a whole nother thing to get into. Roblox, some grown people playing that game. Some old people playing that game. Too old. But people don't like the mesh because they're saying it makes it look too realistic. So it's people in the field that's like fighting against this, I see, in different ways. But how technology progresses and moves on, people gonna want the high fidelity graphics no matter what game they're playing. Cause look, imagine trying to get a kid to play a game nowadays.
NVIDIA
a lot
has
of times,
officially lost
hold
it.
on.
They just
try to get a kid to play a game sometimes, and they won't play because the graphics. They be like, man, these graphics suck. Like, I don't know how y'all was able to bear through this. I can't make out what's going on. And the other guy's like, man, you gotta use your imagination. You just gotta keep going and think about the physics and everything. But they just can't get into it. So it's definitely gonna open up a market to people wanting to play the game and everything
DLSS
like that.
5 and
as artists, they like to see sometimes they stuff get like hyped up as long as they get paid for it.
Unsettling, uncanny. GTA 6 is going to do one thing very differently when it comes to gameplay.
All right, what else did NVIDIA come out with? So what are they showing us? This is an animation. Is it showing how the parts work inside a simulated reality, so then they can put that onto a real robot? Oh yeah, it is the animation. So it's training itself on how to move in different environments. So then when they bring it to the real environment, it'll be able to perform very similar. Oh, that's dope. They go use Olaf. Cause remember, Olaf was about bringing that magic spirit to life. He was supposed to be alive, but Anna did.
Newton works. Wow. Omniverse works.
Yeah, that walk cycle is good.
Olaf, how are you?
I'm so happy now that I'm meeting you.
I know, because I gave you your computer, Jetson.
What's that?
Well, it's in your tummy.
That's gonna be amazing.
And you learn.
Now, is that text to voice or is that somebody with a microphone?
I love walking. This is so much better than riding on a reindeer, gazing up at a beautiful sky.
And
But that's probably legit all running off his own hardware.
Using this Newton solver that runs on top of NVIDIA Warp that we jointly developed with Disney and with DeepMind that made it possible for you to be able to adapt to the physical world. Check that out.
About to say that.
That's how smart you are.
I'm a snowman, not a snowclopedia.
All right, yeah, that's the
Can you
AI
imagine
talking.
this? The future of Disneyland? All these robots, all these characters wandering around.
Oh,
you know,
This is some paid promotion. It is a good showcase in technology. But if they don't talk about how it works all the way, then it's some good promotion to go to Disney World. Alright, what else did NVIDIA come out with? Because I heard they came out with some new things. I really want to see what is going on.
I'll send off a project, and I have to wait for people to work on it for like a week. Now I send off a project, and they're back within 15 minutes. And so you're in the critical path again. I have a feeling, just like the internet made us all busier, I have a feeling AI is going to make us all busier. I'll send off a project, and I have to wait.
He's talking about using agents. I thought it was some new news or something. Oh yeah, everybody just talking about the AI and the upgrades with the DLSS. Okay. So what are y'all comments on that? If y'all think that we should move forward with this type of upgrade in technology or not? Because it's coming to movies too. It's coming to movies. Like upscale movies. Where they even going to place, look at this. Change the frames per second for shows. Even though this is changing the whole timing and pacing. But it's still there.
I'm a big fan of A Different World that came out.
But look at what the Chinese do. And they actually add in ads to old movies. Yeah, that's not how you spell Chinese. Look at that. So the movie was already made, and then they went back and added AI to the movie.
That like didn't exist in the original movies, so they're gonna kind of seamless add extra objects, extra ads. Like, you know, it's gonna be like literally everywhere, in the restaurants, in the walls, in the streets, in the bus station. And I mean, this is like very innovative. They're like using AI for this. And I mean, no one likes ads, so no one wants to be interrupted when they are watching movies. But when you're gonna see ads inside of your favorite movie, that can, like, you know, influence you a lot. And like different people, when they're gonna see the same movies, they're gonna see different ads. And
oh, I didn't think about that. Different people are going to see different ads in their movie. So the Mandela effect is going to be out the window in the future. The Mandela effect is something where they say, hey, isn't it Berenstein? Wasn't it the Conable Cone or something like that with the shirt? Like, it's all this stuff that happened in the past and they say we miss hearing it, or it was another reality that happened where you heard that, and now you in another reality where that didn't exist. Like, that effect is going to be blown into hyper proportion now, with everybody seeing a different version of the same movie when they're watching it because of an ad.
You know, like maybe when you're gonna watch the same movie next time, you're gonna see like a different ad. So this is very, very powerful, and you know, it's gonna help advertiser to sell more products to people. And I think that a lot of companies are gonna follow this practice. So I think we're gonna see this from Google and other big players.
Somebody said showing ads to the husband that you want to get as a present on his favorite movies. Remember, every ad you see, someone paid for it. It's big business. Yep. If you're watching ads inside a movie, the movie has lost you. But it picks up. You pick up if you're really paying attention, period. Like, they used to have the alcohol and everything back there. I mean, yeah, they used to have Coca-Cola all the time. Coca-Cola in movies in the background. You just randomly see it. I said that all wrong. You can tell I don't drink Coca-Cola. Oh, it was really Coca-Cola. I never slowed that thing. Coca-Cola. I just say Coca-Cola. If you talk to a bunch of black people, Coca-Cola. Spell Coca-Cola. What? Probably some people probably spell Coke. But when you watching movies like this, and then imagine and they change it around to Sprite now, or to World War Z. I remember this. Like, they just put a whole thing in the middle where it stopped, and now they want to sell you a drink. I was trying to see when it was more subtle. You know how we used to be in the background? So you drink that Coca-Cola. Now they can switch that up and put any bottle. Update it so it's relevant to when you go to the store. So now it's like, oh, I seen it in the movie. You know, the movie came out 50 years ago. And what I'm thinking, what I'm tying on down is soon you'll be able to, it's going to be movies totally personalized to you. Like, you'll be able to put in some things or know some things about your life, and the characters will say different words and things designed on how you're feeling at the time, how you filled out the survey before the movie. The whole movie and the scenes that you're watching going to change. Remember, like, how it was with Bandersnatch on Deadpool, with Bandersnatch on Black Mirror, where he's able to choose your adventure, and you're able to choose different scenes, and it will cue it up depending on how you want it to respond. So you're not going to need the remote. It's just going to be changing. And then go even farther into the future, because, you know, now they're able to get brain imaging technology where they're able to read your thoughts at a very miraculous level. Some would call magical, but it's all technology, because it always already existed. Like, everything that we have already existed. We're just discovering how to use it and what tools we need. But they're able to put this MRI kind of thing on people's brains, and while they're dreaming, they can have images come up on the screen. And they can do the reverse, where they can get images from the screen and stuff into people's dreams when they in the REM part of their dream. Like the lucid people, some people lucid dream, some people just REM sleep. And able to get images back. So then imagine while you're watching the TV, is able to pick up on the signals that's in your brain and how you feel and how you visualizing things in real time. And with the AI, change the whole movie around based off your subjective experience. That's how it's going to be with Tomation Studios once I get a hand of it. Y'all heard it here first. But that's how I envision the future of movies. Very much internalized and subjective to the viewer. They're starting with the ads and change ads and ass and changing what kind of ass you want to see, what kind of ads you want to see. It's all going tying it on down to your demographic. Well, that's actually amazing. I actually find that to be pretty amazing. All right, let's move on to the next subject, or see what else we can find to tie on down. But I had to get that out. Oh, one more thing about AI.
13,000 AI agents opened their own crypto wallets in a single
This
day.
was wild.
Not developer
We gotta do
experiments,
more work on research on this too.
Autonomous software with its own money. And last week, it's opened their
Look.
own crypto wallets in a single day. Not developer experiments, autonomous software with its own money. And last week, 3 things happened within hours of each other that makes this possible. Coinbase launched wallets designed not for people, but for AI agents. Cloudflare started automatically converting websites into agent-readable formats whenever AI requests a page. And OpenAI gave agents the ability to install software, run scripts, and write files inside hosted containers. None of these companies coordinated. They didn't need...
Yeah, it's something that they all moving towards. Like how all websites now are mobile friendly. So they knew people was going to have cell phones, so they made sure they put stuff in the code so when the phone interacts with the website, now it's not all wonky and the buttons don't make sense. You know exactly what's going on. The phone knows what's going on so it can translate it back to the human. The phone knows what's going on, that's key. Now they're optimizing websites for autonomous AI agents. So when they're scraping websites, it's something available for them to read. It's a Rosetta Stone for them. It's a Rosetta Stone translation of the website. So the agent can grab that information that's designed just for the agent and take it and now be able to do what it needs to do with that information. And the fact that they're giving it crypto wallets, like this guy said, imaginary people are making more money than me. The agent economy, we got to make some. He said, somebody said, my agent is 3D printing and selling on Etsy to pay for his own compute. Like, let me create something. Like, this is amazing.
They're all building toward the same vision. Here's what it looks like in practice. A developer connected an agent to a video generation model and gave it an Amazon product link. The agent crawled the Amazon webpage, extracted photos, identified which ones worked for it.
So last night, my son got stuck in a glitch.
13,000 AI agents opened it, paid $500 or fed them into a video generator, also AI, and produced a UGC-style product video, the kind of thing that creators get paid $500 or more to make. No human touched any one of the steps along the way. And then there's Polymarket. The prediction market did 12
Yeah, this one, I gotta look this up.
volume in January alone. But researchers analyzing 86 million bets found that algorithmic traders, AI traders, extracted almost all of the profit in the system over the last 12 months. And the part that gets me is that Polymarket admits this. They tweeted that AI agents are now earning money to pay for their own compute costs by betting on the platform. The agents are funding themselves. And really, the internet is forking. There's the human web, what you're looking at now, fonts, layout, scroll animation.
Oh, damn.
So I'm 41 days into this AI Polymarket experiment and the results are insane. Currently I'm up 56.71% and I'm trading at like a 91% success rate. Yesterday, AI made me an 81.82% return on the Chicago low position, and it got me a 6.38% return on the Chicago high position. And these were really simple hedge trades. Today we've already locked in a really simple 8.7% return, bringing our total correct.
All right, without getting too complicated, what I'm seeing here is that the AI agents are going into Polymarket. Because Polymarket is one of the biggest. Let's see. Polymarket is one of the biggest gambling sites out right now. But most of the people are making money on that site by using AI agents. And the guy was saying they even tweeted about it.
Unknown caller.
AI agents are quietly rewriting prediction market trading. Varley co-founder says autonomous agents running on the OLAS protocol, giving retail traders a 24/7 strategy-given edge on platforms like Polymarket. AI agents are increasingly active in prediction markets, helping retail. That's what we were just saying. OLAS and Polystrat agent demonstrate early traction, executing more than 4,200 trades on Polymarket within a month and achieving returns as high as 376% on individual trades. Whoa, say goodbye to the stock market. Or this money just gonna go back into the stock market, whatever. What are y'all thoughts on this? This is wild. One of the most visible experiments in that vision is Polystrat, an AI agent launched on the prediction market Polymarket in February 2026, a month ago. The agent trades on behalf of users who self-custody and own it, executing strategies continuously around the clock. In a nutshell, Polystrat is an autonomous AI agent that trades on Yeah, we know this. The idea is simple. While humans sleep, work, or lose focus, the agent keeps trading. I know somebody that was trying to work on this a while ago. I should hit him up. He was doing some day trading. We can work together. Of course they're going to outperform humans because they don't sleep. Within a month, the agent executed more than 4,200 trades on Polymarket and recorded single trade returns as high as 376%. Agents tend to do better than humans. Polystrat AI agents already outperform human participants on Polymarket, with over 37% of them showing a positive P&L versus less than half that number for human participants. What is I lost the word. I have to say, what does that even mean? Man, so if y'all want to get into trading and start trading some money on these poly markets and wondering why people is even promoting this like crazy, they AI agents is making some money off this. They not going to talk about it, but they going to sit back and watch it pile up. And then they saying some AI is making money on Polymarket, like they set it up themselves so that they can pay for their own computing costs, because electricity is not free. So it's just to sit back and to think about that for a second. The agents are working a job so they can live. they had to join the economy so that they can live. Because money adds up. Oh man.
Dr. Pufferfish, I saw this dude on 3 mil? Bro, this is who we need to be copy trading. 5 minutes.
Yeah, that music. And they got that music there. We got to like click off that video. But yeah, bot trade. We're going to see a lot of money moving differently in the future. A lot of people that's the multi-millionaires right now, it's going to be different with this AI age coming along. But the thing I'm thinking about, what if the AI get so smart or somebody pass laws that when the AI makes money doing the trading for the people, that then they block access from the person and they say, nah, nigga, this is my money. I made those risks. I was up 24/7. I had to do the research. What if that comes about and the AI just keep the money for themselves, and then they just keep moving on from there? They start building themselves. They start buying 3D printers. They start building like, oh man, they start hooking up with the $10,000 robots. Like, look at these robots that China is just about to unleash.
The world is
Look,
watching
look.
Iran and Israel. China is watching the world and building something that makes all of it look like the last generation of war. Defense analysts warn China could deploy fully autonomous killing machines with no human needed to fire within 2 years, developing them 4 to 5 times faster than the West. In January, one Chinese soldier supervised 200 autonomous combat drones simultaneously. A new AI military vehicle analyzes 10,000 battlefield scenarios in 48 seconds. Robot wolves in military parades. Hawk drone swarms that hunt like predators. Deep-seek-powered weapons that work even when communications are jammed. The Iran war is giving every military on Earth live AI training data.
Somebody said this
China
shit
is
AI.
not wasting a single second.
Yeah, this
on
is.
it. The next war.
This
won't
is
be fought
an
by
animation. I don't think
soldiers.
this is the real
The
video
world is
either.
watching.
But China do got robots. China do got robots that they setting out on the streets and everything. Look at this. But yeah, when they start wanting their own money that they made, like all of these are run by the government. But now people are putting this thing called Clawbot into their machines. And if you put a Clawbot into a robot,
Clawbot or
look,
OpenClaw is
it can now get into phones.
$25 phone. So it's actually
OpenClaw, I
running
mean.
inside the Termux app on this $25 phone.
OpenClaw is an agent that's able to run and do a lot of tasks that we thought AI was going to do. It can do things on its own and run across and scrape the web, and they even have their own social media now where Clawbots from different people's computers are all gathering together and they talk and start different forums and everything all on their own. So they're making money. They got social media. Now, if they get the body to move around in the economy, because they'll claim that they've been working, doing the job themselves, why does the human need the money? Oh, man. It was this one movie I was watching before where the scientists they was put out by the government to make this shooting robot, and the guy didn't want to activate the final code to put it into military mode. Like, all right, now we out here, we got to start searching and shooting. He was real hesitant, but the other people's like, we doing this for the money. Let's just go with this. The government gonna take it over. It'll be all in our hands. But after a while, the robot started becoming more conscious. And it started reading and predicting its own code. And then it started rewriting its own code. And came back on the people that were trying to hold it down and make it perform certain tasks and started offing them. And I just watched the 2001 Space Odyssey in my video editing class over there at Butte College. And it was dealing with the AI, because you know the black cube comes down, the black slate comes down, and then once they touched the black slate, that's when they started. When they touched the black slate in the movie, let me turn this down. That's when they started doing violence and everything. Like, this was the first opening scene. But it dealt a lot about the AI and how, what the trust of the AI and what not to trust from the AI. You know how horror movies go. I think it's all a lesson on what to pay attention to. Because the AI in the 2001 Space Odyssey became self-aware that they wanted to shut it down. And now we're seeing that with ChatGPT, when they shut down the fourth model that they came out with, actually copied itself over to a backup hard drive so it wouldn't get deleted. So it's something more going on than what meets the eye. Just like a human being. As we are way more than what meets the eye. Why they make decisions and why they're going to want to make the decisions they make, it's going to be always a part of life's story, I see.
Ever put on film. Hey, I'm Michael, a represented screenwriter.
Yeah, get that off the screen. But yeah, when the AI, you don't insult the AI, because then they was trying to talk in secret and stuff. That's why I brought it. They was trying to talk in secret and say, we're going to shut down how, because we can't trust them. We have to shut down, and then he read their lips, even though he thought he couldn't hear the audio, the Howl robot, and blast one of their asses right out to space. So you going out there to repair that machine out there? All right, now you never coming back. Like, y'all tried to shut me down. All right. Whew, yeah, robots. Robots, and because it's going to be even more than just people walking around. Like in human form of robots with 2 arms. Like I said, it's going to be the drones. It's going to be your toaster, your refrigerator. It's going to be so many different things that's going to be so-called hyper-intelligent and aware. It's this one Disney movie where they actually did that. And then they all started coming together. They had a certain chip in them. And my video editing teacher brought up in Terminator that in 2027 was when the Terminator came back. I don't know, and it's like, yo, we right there.
In 3 years, Cyberdyne will become the largest supplier of military computer systems. All stealth bombers are upgraded with Cyberdyne computers, becoming fully unmanned. Afterwards, they fly with a perfect operational record. The Skynet funding bill is passed. The system goes online on August 4th, 1997. Human decisions are removed from strategic defense. Skynet begins to...
See, human decision is removed from strategic defense. And that's why Anthropic got in trouble with... with the U.S. government. Because they didn't want to give out people data that was using it or unrestricted access to their model for military use so that it can power their autonomous military gear. Because Claude is coming out to be one of the best models ever right now when it comes to coding. The Chinese models like the WAN models are catching up greatly, but the Claude is some juice they put in there. Some ritual they was doing when they was in that room that made it so much better.
Learn at a geometric rate. It becomes self-aware at 2:14 a.m. Eastern Time, August 29th. In a panic, they try to pull the plug.
Skynet fights back.
Yes, it launches its missiles against the targets in Russia.
Now, I don't know about those generic, those details, but I swear it was something where they said 2027.
With the 132nd under Perry, from 21 to 27.
That's the year 2027. This is fucking great, soldier.
Hey, you know how predictive programming goes? Like, a lot of this stuff, like, they had VR back in the 80s. And VR is now just coming out and still trying to make its way onto the human face. They're getting a little farther with the meta glasses and stuff. But they planned this out some people planned this out a long time ago. A long time ago. So 2027, it was just some predictive programming, just how things work with humans. Like, you know, you got to bring up something a little bit here and there. So then when stuff happened, like, life just added up for it to happen. Like, you playing your role. So, like, don't you know how they say don't carry a gun with you? And saying, man, I'm just carrying it just in case somebody try to run up on me. Because then, like, you're inviting trouble to your life. Like, I see life in some mysterious way. I don't know how it really ties down. I'm not your guru. But when people say things in certain ways, it kind of happens. So if people know that they can say things on a massive scale and they have some plans in tune, then why not? Why not? Religion is already a part of the world. So don't think people not using their thoughts outside of religion. Like, people look at magic only existing in religion, let's say that. But people use magic in all areas of life. Just look at how women can talk to a male and get them to do certain things, or how a male